Video today is about instant gratification and how we all seem to be addicted to instant gratification. So why this is so obvious is because the obesity factor, it's very, very easy to consume high calorie food quickly and easily because it's made and designed to be so yummy and addictive, and it stimulates the dopamine in your brain, just no different to drugs. Children today, ADD, this wasn't really something that was around 50 years ago. Perhaps it's because of video games and things like that. What about our purchasing? Back in the day, if you're watching this in your 50s or 60s, you were brought up working for something and saving up. It was actually kind of the opposite. It was delayed gratification. Whereas today, it's with Afterpay, with credit cards. These are all things that, even if it means that you like the weight loss, that you have to be obese and shorten your life and find it uncomfortable to walk upstairs and for long distances, and even if it means in finance where you're paying off credit card debt, so for the sake of having it now, you want to end up paying so much for it later. When I was with the diner and things like that, when it came to Silver Chef and leasing equipment, I didn't lease equipment in the second store, because when you realise how much you're paying, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Instant gratification really doesn't make sense. It actually just kind of highlights our idiocy. We're idiotic. You want it now, and yet you don't want to pay more for it. It's kind of crazy that we live in a world now where everyone wants everything instantly, and it's unrealistic. And you wonder why that so many are depressed and anxious. Add some debt to that. Add some extra weight to that. Add some extra anxiety. Add some extra depression. It really kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Are you depressed if you're overweight? Are you anxious if you've got debt and don't know if you're going to be able to pay your rent or your mortgage or whatever it is? Coming up to Christmas, I'm sure that there's plenty of us, suffering anxiety and things like that. But really, I encourage you to delay gratification more. It's a very, very useful and important thing to be able to appreciate. It's obvious, you can appreciate, having something now, but as soon as you get it, it's gone, isn't it? You want something else. Delaying gratification is a very, very important thing, especially for children. ADD really is an example of kids who, they can't do something for long enough, even if it may be for their own benefit. Being able to delay gratification is being able to delay now for something better later. And I think this is a really important message. I think it's a really important thing to practice and for everyone to start, taking note of. I was at the petrol pump earlier, and this might be a little bit off topic, but, I was filling up at the pump on the Maroondah Highway there at the Liberty, and, it was incredible, just all the advertising on the petrol pump. For $5 you could get a Red Bull, a packet of lollies, a Mars bar or a bloody Snickers, or a bag of chips, and you're just kind of thinking, gee, it's just instant gratification. Oh, gee, a Red Bull would pick me up. You know, a Mars bar to go with that. Gee, that's that's brilliant. And then you think about, oh yeah, but what about later? You know, I mean, who really wants all that crap? You know, but because it's so addictive and oh yeah, gee, seems cheap. Get 2 for 5. You know, it's just kind of, you know, when you kind of start to see through a lot of these things, you just kind of go, oh, you know, someone's just selling me cheap drugs here. You know, and they're not good for me. You know, Red Bull's not good for you. You know, Mars bars and Snickers and lolly bags, they're not good for you. You know, especially when you're having these as a snack. Like, you know, the calories in those kind of things, and you're just having it as a snack. And then you're going to be hungry later and eat dinner on top of it. It's insanity. You know, but it's everywhere you go. Everyone's just instant gratification. You know, cash train. You know, it's just all of these things that are just really ruining society. You know, and if you aren't able to delay gratification, you're either a drug addict, you're either got ADHD, you're either obese. You know, it's not a good thing. It's not a good result. You know, if you're able to delay gratification, you are a completely different human being altogether. So please think about this. You know, please practice delayed gratification. You know, you want to teach it to your kids. You want to encourage it with your kids. You know, you want to demonstrate it with your kids. And yeah, I hope you've had a good week. I've had a good week. You know, I haven't used drugs, and you know, I think it's 54 days now. It just feels like it's just the switch is made for me now. You know, it's just been a wonderful 54 days, and it's something I'm extremely proud of. And again, just summing up at the end of this movie video, you know, I can only feel like this now because I've delayed it. You know, I mean, someone who's been an addict for most of their life, you know, I haven't used or anything like that in you know, in a long time. And 54 days doesn't seem like a long time, but for me it is. And you know, it's just a beautiful day at the beach this afternoon, down at Canadian Bay. Just you know, just perfect. It's just wonderful, and I owe it all to delaying gratification. So please practice it. Please be aware of it, and enjoy the reward later. It's really special.